Welcome to CS Tech Solutions. Today's learn the AWS DevOps chart sheet. Today is the topics of system administrations and scriptings. First is topics is Linux command and subtopic is file management. First command is ls is a list directories content. Descriptions as show the files and directories. Syntax is ls and option and path is used. As a use the option as a ls-l is a long list format. ls-a is include the hidden file. ls-h is a human readable files and size. ls-la is a long list plus hidden files. Example as a ls-l and slash the home and slash the user is a path as defined. The second command is cd is change the directory. As a description is move you to another directories and cd and directories and cd and slash the etc. Otherwise cd and hidden sign is go to the home directories and cd and dot dot is go up once of the directories and pwd is a third command is a print working directories and the description is show the full path of your the current directories. Syntax is pwd and examples is write the pwd is a path is show the present working directories. Fourth command is cp. cp is a copy the files and directories. Syntax is cp and options and source and destination. Useful option as a -r is a recursive copy and the directories and -i is asked before the overrides and -v is verbose. Example has a cp and the file 1.txt and path has a slash home slash user and slash and cp and -r is recursive copies of the directories as a folder 1 and slash the home slash users and slash. Fifth command is mv. mv is move or the rename the file. Syntax as a mv and option and source and destination. Example as a mv file .txt and slash the home and slash the users and renames as a mv and old name .txt old name files .txt and new name file .txt to change the names. Sixth command is rm. rm is a remove the files and directories. Syntax is a rm options and files. Useful options as a -r is a remove the directories recursively and -f is a force delete and -i is a confirm before the delete. And example as a rm and file.txt and rm -r and folder and slash. And seventh command is touch. Touch command is create empty files and update the timestamp. Syntax as a touch and file name and example as a touch and new file.txt. 8 command as a mkdir is a create a directories. Syntax is a mkdir and options and directories names. As a useful options as a -p is a create a present directories if in needed Example as mkdir and new folders and second example mkdirs hyphen p and the folder slash subfolders. And ninth command is rmdir is remove the empty directories as a syntax as rmdirs and directories names. Example as rmdirs and empty folders. 10th command is cat. Cat is display the file content and syntax as a cat and options and files. Example as a cat and file name.txt and cat file1 file2 and greater than and merge.txt is file1 and file2 is merge txt files and it is create a files with and write a content and cat and double greater than file1.txt is append the text to the existing files and 12 is had is show the first lines of the files as a syntax is had options and files and useful option is hyphen n is numbers of lines and example as a head hyphen n and 10 and file dot txt is a top to 10 lines is print. 12th command is tell is show the last lines of the files and syntax is tells options and files and useful options is hyphen f is follow the updates and logs. Example as tells hyphen n and 20s and files.txt is 20 is bottom to 20 lines print in file.txt and the tells hyphen f and path is there slash where slash log slash sys logs and 13th command is chmod and change the file permissions. The syntax is chmod and permissions and file. Method is numerics as 755 and commas 644 and symbolics as u plus r is a unix and read and G and W is groups and write and O N X O plus X as an example as a chmod 755 and the script.sh and chmod u plus x and file.sh. 14th command is chown is change the file so ownership is chown and owners and colon groups and files and example as a chons and users and file.txt. Otherwise change as the chons and users colon the groups and file.txt. And 15th is find and search the files in directories tree and syntax is find path and options and expressions is there. Example as a first example is find slash and hyphen names and double quotes file.txt and find the dots and hyphen type d and hyphen names and double quotes test and find slash home hyphen size plus 10m. 16th command is locate is find the file by the names at the database And base is a syntax as a locate the file names, and example as a locate the pass wd, and is a faster but may be required the updated to the refresh. And 17th is a diff is a compare the two file line by line. Syntax is a diff and file 1 and file 2. Example as a diff old.txt is a one file and new.txt is a second file. 18th command is a grep, and search the text using the patent as a syntax as a grep, and options and patterns and file. Useful options is hyphen I is ignore the cases, and hyphen R is recursive, and hyphen N is show the lines numbers, and example as grapes, and options you have no select to double quotes and hello and file.txt, and grab the hyphen I and double quotes errors, and slash the where slash log slash sys logs, and third example is a grabs hyphen R and double quotes main, and slash the home slash user slash project. 19th examples as a tar is achieve the files as a syntax as a tars and options, and achieve dot tars, and files counts as a useful options as a hyphen c is a create, hyphen x is a extract, hyphen v is a verbose, and hyphen f is a file names, and hyphen z is a gzip compressions, and example as a creator achieved, and tar hyphen cvf and achieve dot tars and folder slash, and extract to achieved as a tar hyphen xvf and achieve dot tars, and tars hyphen xzvf and achieve dot tars dot gz. And last command in file management as a zip and unzip as a compressions, and extract the zip files, and the zip is a syntax as a zips and options, and zip files and files, and example as a zip and achieve.zips and file 1 and file 2, and zip hyphen r and folder.zips and folder slash, and unzip as a syntax unzip and zip files, as a example as a unzip and achieve.zips. Thank you to watch the videos. Please subscribe the channel, on the notification and bell icon. Thank you so much guys to watch the videos.